I've been shopping at the big golf stores the last 2 times I've gone golf shopping. So we're gonna shop local to get our clubs re-gripped this time. Not as big of a discount, but still, they got a discount going on, so let's get it. Show you my local golf shop. So, big shout out to Golf Central Halifax for re-gripping my clubs. Oh yeah. That needed that. It's a nice day today, so we're gonna do what's in the bag outside and smoke a stogie. So this is gonna be a golf and a cigar video. Alright, stogie time. And I got the perfect selection for the menu today. So, today's menu we got the Casa Magna D.Magnus to Limita from Nicaragua. And there's the company that produces it. I suck with pronunciation, so I'm not even going to attempt it. But good construction, no cracks or damage, tight wrap, nice shellac. Let's get it. Seems a good time as any to bust out our Loch Lomond Johnny Walker Gold Scotch blend. Yeah, I had to rebottle it due to the skull bottle not sealing properly. So that was kind of a bummer, but we got this cool Belvedere vodka James Bond bottle. So what a perfect bottle to put Scotch in. So here's what we got in the bag. We're going to start with the putter, work our way right up to the driver, and then we'll look at some of the miscellaneous things I carry. So first, oh yeah, that's good. Now let's get into the clubs. So we'll just knock this one out of the way quick because you've seen it. My Scotty Cameron California Series Monterey 1.5, my 2-dot special, 34 inch. And I got the 15 gram weights in each end. So fairly standard setup. Made a lot of putts with it. What more can I say? It puts the ball in the hole when I need it to. Now for my wedge setup, part 1, we have the Mizuno T20s. We got 54 and 50 degree S400 shafts. And there's all the grips I use on my clubs. Golf Central, like I said, did a really good job. Cheers, guys. And now for part 2 of the wedge setup. We have the Taylormade high toe, 58 degree. So we've done a hybrid wedge setup, the two traditional shaped Mizunos, and then we've gone for the high toe as like a off-road utility, get you out of a jam wedge. You know, I wanted my lob wedge to be more of a tool than just another club. I wanted it to have that, it looks good open, a lot of confidence with that big face. And this has a KBS shaft in it. So I just wanted that utility feeling, because we use hybrids and utility clubs to improve our long game, so I wanted just a jack of all trades wedge that could get you out of sand, deep rough, and give you the confidence to do it. But I'm still trying it out. I can work just fine with a traditional lob wedge as well. So this was more of one to see what all the high toe hub is about. And this isn't nothing new. The Ping i2 was doing this, so this isn't exactly new technology. Tasty. Can't really put my finger on the taste right now. Yeah, it is. A little bit of sweet, rich flavor on the end there. So this is like a nice medium-bodied cigar, and I'm getting some nice rich flavors on the end of it. Yeah, it's a very medium-bodied cigar. I find it real like natural tobacco-y in the start of the draw, but on the finish it has a nice, rich release, a rich finish. It's like that Cohiba I was smoking. I really couldn't put my flavor on it other than just nice premium quality tobacco with a nice earthy note in the background. But this I'm getting right now in this first third's a real rich finish off this cigar. And it's not even like that noticeable. Yeah, right there. There's just that hint of richness on the end. So now we have the irons, and I carry the Callaway S2H2 Bobby Jones blades, and I carry them from 2 to 9 iron instead of 3 to pitching wedge, because I've explained this before when I've done vintage golf set build-ups, and it's pretty much how I have my vintage setup set up. The 9 iron is my pitching wedge, and the 2 iron is my 3 iron, 19 degrees, and then this is 45 degrees. So your 50-degree wedge is your pitching wedge. And the pitching wedge that came with this set I do have, but it's 50 degrees. So that's my setup. So if I'm hitting a 5 iron, I'm hitting a modern 6 iron. I'm hitting the 6 iron, I'm hitting a modern 7 iron. So it doesn't really bother me that I'm one club ahead, because at the end of the day they're all the same loft. So when it comes to buying irons, kids, know your lofts. Let's try our custom whiskey blend with the cigar. Now that we're getting a little way through it, it's starting to be a little darker off the retrohale. Same consistent taste in the draw, but now it's getting peppery on the retrohale that we're more into it. So definitely a flavor change there. Oh yeah, we're getting some pepper into that now that we're getting close to the halfway mark. So under Frank, I have my 3-wood. Come on, Frank, give up the goods. So we're gonna rock him on the 3-wood till Tiger's playing golf again. I know I do have the standard head cover for it, but we have the Callaway Big Bertha Diablo 3-wood. So this has just stayed in the bag with me because it's a reliable 3-wood. It goes the number, it plays the way I want to play it, just a good, reliable 3-wood. Haven't felt the need to replace this in years. Just the standard Callaway shaft, same grip. And by the way, my iron shaft, I didn't get those. Oh, the stickers are falling off them. I got one with the sticker still on it. Yeah, True Temper Dynamic from 2 to 9 iron, stiff. Yeah, just a reliable 3-wood. Does the job, no need to get rid of it. Just like I've had this putter since it came out. Just no need to really get rid of it or replace it. It just does the job. Oh yeah, a lot more pepper on this. Still won't blow your brains off, but this would be definitely a good stick if you're looking to go from a lighter wrap to something with a bit more harshness on it, because it had nice rich finish in the first half, but now that we're getting into that second half close to the final thirds, it's really getting bold, but not like super bold. Yeah, I'm going to try to have to find a cylindrical version of this and see how the same cigar in a cylinder versus a box press tastes, because this does affect it. You get these 2 cigars, one in a box press, one in a normal cylinder, and they'll taste the same but different. Or it could be totally different. Yeah, very strong earth tones with some pepper on it now. A little bit of wood in there too. Definitely noticing some like wood or cedar hints, you know. Starting to notice that between the pepper now. Oh yeah, some nice earth, woodsy tones with some pepper. All right, big stick. All right, let's see what's under my lovely Dormy Workshop Links at Brunello head cover. And now, the Cobra F9 Speedback. Been loving this driver. I love how it has that circle in the middle. So it's like the sweet spot within the sweet spot. Reminds me of a persimmon driver, you know, aim for the screws, hit it out of the insert. So I love it when I catch it right out of the middle of that circle. And I got it in the low spin configuration. I usually keep it in standard 9 degree, but I'm messing with it in 7.5 degree right now. Just seeing if I can launch some penetrating ball flights. If that doesn't work out, I'll just go back to 9 degrees. And I'll also try 8.5. But standard, I just keep this at 9. But hit some good bombs with it in 7.5. So I'm going to keep trying it. And then we got the Project X Even Flow in stiff. And that be it for my clubs. Now let's see what we got for golf balls. So my golf ball of choice for the 2021 season is the Titleist Velocity. I like playing the green ones and the orange ones. It's just cool, you can get them in colors. But I really swear to God, I got better results out of this golf ball in the 2020 season on the course than the Strixon Z-Star, the Mizuno RB Tour, and the Pro V1 and the Pro V1X and the AVX. This was my most consistent golf ball, and I was getting good distance numbers on it. I found other golf balls, I was hitting good shots, but I just wasn't getting the carry, and this gives me the distance when I need it, but I can still park it with the more lofted clubs like you would a Pro V1. So it's just the way I hit the golf ball. It's working for me. So this is the golf ball we're going to be using to bring home the gold. Titleist Velocity. And the grips that we got re-gripped on my clubs are the Golf Pride Z-Cord. Standard grip, standard tape wrap, nothing special about that. I like playing the cord grips because in Nova Scotia the weather can flip to sunny to pouring rain, so you got to be prepared. Always want to have a good hold on your club. And I wrap this grip on my lob wedge in hockey tape because this grip, I believe, that comes on the high toe stays the same width, so when you choke up on it, choke down. So I want to see if I truly like that. I got a grip that I can just whoosh, replace. And if you're looking for some extra tack on your grips, hockey tape's a good cheap solution. I got woods and wedges in my vintage set that I just did this to. Good on the road fix when you don't have access to a golf shop or the ability to re-grip your clubs yourself. Here's a vintage 3 wood I used it on as well. Good cheap solution all around. And just some other miscellaneous stuff I carry. Don't know if this magnetic bracelet from Callaway does anything, gimmicky thing, whatever. I use it. Ball repair tool, spare pencil, stogie cutter. And I'll usually be smoking these in a variety of sizes. The Don Thomas Maduro. Like I said, always good to have a good mid-price stick. I think this was no more than $10 for this size, maybe a little more. Yeah, I make these storage tins at a Cafe Creme mini cigarello tins. Cover up all that ugly mandated government crap, so it kind of looks like an ammo can with the drab green. It's still my way to say screw plain packaging. Be creative. And no real flavor change. I do say that's burning good for a box press because they can have finicky burns. Alright, I got one more thing to show you, then we're going to close this out. So this is my rangefinder, the Pinlock 5000. And this rangefinder's got all the bells and whistles. When you lock onto a target, it vibrates. You can turn your slope on and off for tournament play. So I think when you have that red not showing, your slope is off. And when that's on, your slope is on. So you just gotta remember to have slope off in any competitive rounds. It's a good, reliable rangefinder. So I hope you enjoyed that little rundown of my golf setup for 2021 as it is at the beginning of the golf season. If anything changes, I'll be sure to let you know. Now I'm going to finish the rest of this awesome cigar and watch The Last Crusade. New Scott out.